morning everyone and welcome to a new video. Today is Friday and it is bright and early. I think it's around 7:30 and I am on my way to a morning lecture. For today's video I thought I wanted to bring you with me for a day in my life as a student here in Copenhagen. And yes, it is Friday and it's going to be the way that I spend my Friday doing my studies, and I have some preparation for the Copenhagen half marathon in 2 days, and I just thought why not show you what I get up to today, and yeah, just a random vlog that I felt like doing because I haven't been vlogging for a while. So yeah, let's just get back into it. Anyway, as mentioned, it is 7:30 and I need to be at my first class at 8 or something. Yeah, at 8 exactly. So I just need to jump on my bike and get going to campus. I just finished my first lectures today, 2 hours of communication studies, and my brain does already feel fried. However, as you can tell right behind me, I just arrived at the expo for the Copenhagen half, and I'm just about to pick up my beep, well, my lucky number. And it sounds weird, but I completely forgot that I had to collect it, so I just realized it yesterday, so I am doing that now so that I can just chill for the rest of the weekend until it's time to race on Sunday. But let's go inside, pick up the number, and just get some feeling of the atmosphere, because that is what I love the most about these races, is that the atmosphere, the vibe, and gets tempted to buy everything inside as well. But let's pick up the beep and then, yeah, go from there. Lucky number 8352. As I mentioned to you previously, I'm not worried about the distance. It's only my starting group, which I set myself to finish the race in sub 1 hour and 40 minutes. So by the time you watch this video, if you go and check out my beep, you will know if I actually completed it. Anyway, it's around 11:15 right now, and I have at 12:30 I need to be at my second lecture today, which is going to be 2 hours of organization studies and then 2 hours of organization analysis and something like that. I can't explain the word in English, but I have 4 hours of lectures afterwards, so that's going to be quite tough. I have not had the time to read the past couple of days, so what I'm going to do now is just that I'm going to sit down, read, and then catch up a bit on what the lecture is going to be about today, and then do my notes in class. I still find it really difficult to manage how to do my notes and how much reading I need to do and all of that, because it's just a balance and it's a new routine that I need to adjust myself into. However, I do notice myself really enjoying my micro and macroeconomics subjects. I just really like the math part of it, so I'll spend a lot of my time doing those studies, but not as much those that I'm gonna do now, so I need to prioritize a little bit differently. ser det overdrevet klamt ud, men det smager altså virkelig godt. I just have a craving for traditional Danish food. It's absolutely banger. A way to a Dane's heart. Makrelsalat, guys. Fish salad in tomato, and this is a very smelly piece of goodness, but så velkommen til Danmark. Det er sådan her vi gør det rigtigt, og ikke overpriced boller med ost og smør.
Som har en høj grad af sikkerhed i sig, forstå på den måde, vi kan se, om den er leveret eller ej. Forestil os af omkostninger forbundet med at holde øje med, at det vi nu har bestemt.
Okay, those past 4 hours just absolutely killed me. I am absolutely well done mentally in my head. I can't cope with any more lectures. It is time to clear out my mind in a different way. As I briefly just mentioned to you, I think I did, I had the idea and intention to go to a run event today with Sace guy actually in prep for half marathon, and yeah, just a shakeout run tonight. But the conditions and circumstances has changed because I'm just going to be straightly honest with you and say I have the worst period cramps ever, so I'd rather just run myself, and then if I don't feel like going any further I can just stop instead of being in a group and feeling pressure to go further and longer if my body just says no. I am just honestly completely drained socially. I've spent the entire day with my study mates and in class, and it's like lectures and all of that, so I can't speak anymore or be any more social. And I am an extroverted person, but I am a lot of an introvert as well, so whenever I need just to be by myself and my own thoughts and in my own mind, that's what I need, and then that's what I'm going to do. I am gonna wear something, well, I am wearing a comfortable sports bra underneath from Barine, which is my favorite. Have a t-shirt, just Nike. Shorts from Barine, most comfortable running shorts, loose ones. I have some tight ones from Sace Guy that I'll be wearing for the race day, but you'll see that once you see that. Wow. And I think I'm gonna put on this jacket too, which is gifted by Sace Guy as well. It's because the weather right now, it is sunny, but it is extremely windy. I think it's probably one of the windiest days it has been in a very long time, and that is because it's officially fall and I'm not really loving it. It is what it is, and we're gonna make it work. I am ready to run, and I will be, also wearing my Coros Pace 3 watch, which I'm still super happy with. My idea and intention is to go on a 7k run-ish, more or less. Technically, I don't consider this run as a shakeout run because I don't have any nerves or anything to shake out. It's literally just because, personally, I haven't ran in more than a week. It's been more than a week since I last ran, just because I haven't felt like doing it. So it's gonna be nice to do a little bit of running today. Gonna put in my AirPods, track the run for you on Strava, so I'll link it in the description so you can check it out if you want to. And then just listen to my playlist for Sunday to get me in the mood and spirit, because right now I feel like my motivation to run is just really low actually. I don't know why, I just need to get it going again, I guess. I feel like the race is gonna help me a lot.
Into my run, and I already feel so much better than when I left. It's crazy because my motivation was non-existent, and now it's just skyrocketing. It's crazy what it does to your truly wonders.
I actually don't know what happened, but I surprised myself. I know that these shakeout runs are ideally runs that you do at an easy, slow, relaxed, controlled pace just before a race, but I physically had so much energy to give after this much time of not running, and mentally I just had some frustrations that I needed to let out, and running is my way of doing so. And then I somehow ended up running really fast, actually faster than I have to run on Sunday in order to hit my goal of 1:40. So I'm completely chilled and I need to relax at this point. It went really great and my mind is just feeling more relieved at this point, and the feeling of taking off your sweaty watch. Amazing. My mind is so much more at ease right now and I feel so much better, and it's crazy what a run just does to me and to you. I'm pretty sure that most of you can probably recognize this yourself. It's just a release of endorphins and it makes you a lot happier. And yeah, period cramps not so good though. I'm still struggling a bit, so I need to figure out if I need to potentially do something about that before Sunday, but for now it's none of my worries until then. Anyway, I did of course think about the route that I was running, even though I had no set plan in mind, and I stopped by one of the best bakeries here in Nørrebro to get myself 1 of a million cardamom snore, which is already a bit greasy on the back, which is the best thing. I'm gonna have that once I have showered, because it is about time. I haven't been able to look at myself in the mirror all day and feel good about it because of the grease going on, so I'm gonna shower and then catch up with you after and 100% make myself another matcha. After a very long time of experimenting with how to perfect matcha at home, I think I've found the right way to do it. First of all, when you measure out your matcha, don't be too sparse. I mean, use a good amount of matcha. Don't add too much milk. That, in my opinion, is the way to perfect it. And also use a high quality and all of that, and drink it with soy milk. Well, that's what I do. Wow. It has become a tradition of mine, this setup that I'm showing you, to have a matcha and then some sort of pastry in the afternoon, and it's regardless of whatever I do. If I sit down at school all day, I'm still gonna do this because I feel like I need the sugar. The good and the bad thing about having all of these bakeries around me is that the variety is great, but it's tough on my wallet, but hey, we live once. And this cardamom pastry is probably best you'll ever find in Copenhagen, and the price is fairly good. These ones are expensive in general. Pastries are, which they shouldn't be. Before I continue to study, because I have a lot that I need to get done, I'm gonna enjoy my pastry and my matcha whilst taking half an hour to an hour to watch some YouTube. There's a new video from Adam Wood that I'm really excited to watch. For me, it's so important that whenever I get home from school or whatever, that I let myself relax, rewind, and just recharge. I made a really good one today. Before I do anything else related to school and work or whatever, because it's important for me to slow down and just let my mind refreshen, and then I'm able to look at my assignments and my readings in a whole new perspective when I've just taken a moment to let myself relax. So I'm gonna do that now. Så god nok. Den bedste i København. Fluff.
But the whole workout seemed really manageable. I know we say that workouts are for gaining fitness and not proving it, and trust me, I've been telling myself that a lot over the past little bit. Keyword in that phrase is staying healthy. You know, these workouts are meaningless if you're not recovering correctly. So now that we finished the work,
I never in my greatest fantasy imagined that I would say out loud that I enjoy spending my Friday afternoon doing economics and mathematics and my studies like that instead of going out or whatever. But when I find something interesting, I just want to do it 100%. And right now we're learning about supply and demand, which is the first course in my microeconomics, and I think it's really interesting. It makes sense in my head, so that is why I'm eager to keep learning. We do have a mandatory assignment right now, which is due in, I think, 2 weeks or something, but we do have mandatory assignments across all of our subjects, and that leaves me to 4 subjects with mandatory assignments each month, and some of them are every second week. So I basically have an assignment every week that I need to hand in. So I'd rather be ahead of my schedule instead of having to rush in the end. Right now I'm gonna continue to work on the assignment, which is due in 2 weeks' time, just to get ahead of myself and then prepare for next week's studies. I don't know if there's any point in me showing you this, but I'm just currently on a course, with the supply and demand, and I really enjoy making all of this visual stuff and graphs and calculations, and to me it's just really satisfying when it of course works out. And then I do also do all of my notes in hand for economics and math, because personally that's just what makes the most sense to me. How am I supposed to write all of this on my computer? And especially drawing graphs and all of that. It's not happening on my computer in class. So handy with a pen. Cheers. Just like I predicted, I completely lost track of time, and it's now 7:30 and I am on my way to buy some groceries because I need it for dinner. I just got caught up in maths and I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. For dinner tonight I want to make pasta with cheese, and I have some vegetables, but I need cheese and potentially some chicken if I can find it. I don't know if you can tell, but this sky is actually pink, purple-ish, super pretty. Finally, the time has now passed. It's 25 minutes past 8 and I'm starving. That's it. When I get caught up in my studies for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna eat and chill and relax and not do any more study related stuff, because if I do that I go crazy. This is so good. It may just look like a pasta salad bowl, but it's pasta that I bought in Rome actually, way too long ago. And cheese, and then I have one of the chicken thighs. I'm gonna add more. I'm just wanting to make sure that it's cooked because I don't want to get sick. And I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, a day in my life as a uni student and runner and just a human being of a girl trying to balance my life while staying on point. I'll see you in my next video. Jeg skal med ost på.